21 days and 4 corpses later, we finally have a lead. July 28th. We drag out of the river the bloated body of Danny Green. In my time acting as detective for Blackriver, I've noticed just how much this tragic town needs help. The cops here only have one thing going for them, and that's knowing how to breathe. They tape off a scene, stand around for a couple hours, say routinely, "What do you make of it?" and call it a day. The only reason they're even able to spot a body is thanks to the few unfortunate citizens unlucky enough to find them. One of the new recruits think it'll help to mention that man who drowned in his house. July 7th. Sylvester Pett became the first murder case. Everyone was on alert. The office rang for days. They were trying to find a killer without knowing what to look for. And I've been keeping notes on their theories. Curses, aliens, beasts. Far-fetched, but there's only so much they can go off of. July 14th. A couple's date was cut short by Cheryl's blood dripping on their heads. We found Cheryl in several pieces hanging from the trees above. July 21st. Disembowelment, they wrote. Somehow, something from the sewers below took his life in a second. It's one of those cases with no end in sight. According to their notes, the killings are all too random. The locations, the people. There's no connection. The only possible similarity they could write is water. But what does that mean? And at the end of the day, it's all going to be buried under the covers. After all, who wants to be welcomed to Blackriver, home of the invisible killer? Naturally, it made me all the more curious to hear what our lead could have possibly seen. The first thing he tells me may as well be the last.
A monster.
He remarks.
You're gonna have to...
I've heard it all before. There's something in the water. Something that grabs and eats people. I gave the poor guy a favour and I wrote it down.
Could get this down.
Then he managed to surprise me. What he saw wasn't the monster, but the man who became it. He tells me.
It was a man in a trench coat.
How fortunate for him to be surveying in the dark when Danny Green was taken. I don't recall what he said next. And frankly, it doesn't matter.
You still getting this?
22 days and 5 corpses later, we have no leads.